guys, it's Tuesday morning. I'm gonna go out in the shop right away here. I think we'll have a little sit down with Frankie. He can fill us in with what's going on with our buses. We'll see what we're gonna have a look at this week. Okay, Frank's very busy. He just got back from holiday, so I'm actually gonna leave him alone. And I'm gonna go talk to Christian. He can update us.
He's not as busy.
Yeah, Christian's not busy.
He's not that busy, no.
Christian! Hey, Christian.
Huh?
Can I get just a 1-minute interview? Okay, I found Christian here. He is also busy, but he's gonna let us know what we're working on right now.
All right, Logan and Guy are pumping out the ceiling in Gandalf.
Okay, Gandalf, that's the white bus.
Yeah. Cole's finishing up plumbing and heating in Sully. Frank is getting ready to move in there and wire it up.
Okay, those are 3 things. I think we'll start with that and see where that gets us. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
So we currently have ceiling going in. Guy and who else is working on it? Guy and Logan are currently installing the pine tongue and groove. Excuse me, John.
No.
How's it going in here?
It's going excellent.
Look at that ceiling.
Wired for here.
Is that a whitewash?
We're almost hitting it. Yeah. Smooth whitewash.
Okay, good start on the ceiling. That's a whitewash pine. Okay, so that is the start of our pine tongue and groove ceiling. As you guys can see by that beautiful triangle being built. You guys start on the center, correct?
Yeah.
Here, let's get the guys installing it to maybe tell you what's going on.
We make a straight line from end to end. Start in the center. You always have some lights or some speakers in the center here. So then we go from there. Basically staggering at every 32 inches going outwards. So it makes a nice pattern.
So Guy basically snaps a line, finds center, and then they work their way both ways. Make sure that we get nice seams going right down the middle. Okay, what are you doing with that paint right now?
Just making it so that it's a nice finish. It's a nice finish.
Sorry about the noise there. So basically just sealing it, is that?
Yeah.
Okay, so after they cut it, we make sure that both sides are sealed. So Logan is just firing on a fresh coat on that raw edge. You ready to put those bad boys up? Okay, I'm gonna try to assist here.
I'll get it lined up, but it's pretty tough.
I'm absolutely useless, aren't I? Here, take over. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so now the 2 pros are gonna show you how to put up these boards. Sometimes some of these are pretty warped with pine, pretty knotty material. So you start at one end and you start banging it in. Okay, what is this stage?
Basically just lining up where we want to drill into to drill the panels to the ceiling.
So this is just a jig?
Yeah, just a...
Okay, so create yourself a nice little jig to give you an easy center.
No, I'm not a writer. Okay.
The start of the show, eh? Just sitting there in front of the camera.
I need to stir here, Frank. Well, you do you, man. I'm gonna go probably work somewhere anyway, so.
If you could request one thing, if DeWalt saw this, what would you ask?
Well, not this.
So I think John wants a refund.
It doesn't cut straight up and down. It doesn't cut square either.
You getting to the bottom of this?
Sending it to the, we got a guy.
So DeWalt, we'd like you to know we are supporting you, and we do stand behind you right now. But we do have one employee that's very unhappy.
Cut, it jumps. It as soon as you make try to make a curved cut, it slides out, and then it's riding over here where it's not supposed to. Then it goes over there, and then it goes up there.
DeWalt, let's figure it out. We want to support you guys.
Get this ghost back.
Okay, so.
Okay, it is already Friday after lunch. We had a morning of busy meetings. All good stuff, I would say. How did meetings go, Lori?
Is that?
How did meetings go, you think?
Yeah, good, I thought. No problems.
Okay, no big problems. Meetings went great this morning. So we did our individual meetings we do with all the guys every month. Make sure nothing's popping up. Scold the people that we have to. They get a chance to yell at us. Other than that, I guess we did a team meeting, and that's where it's more of a brainstorm, going over any pressing issues, what's up next. A lot more of the fun stuff we get to talk about. Today, Frank is working on Sully's electrical, and I believe Cole is inside working on the plumbing. So it's gonna be a bit of a double whammy. Let's start with that. Anybody in here? Okay, let's go over the electrical list today. So, Sully, this is Larry's build we're in. First, I need to actually make a comment here. It's been brought to my attention that I made a mistake in the last video. I mentioned a Chevrolet Blue. I didn't mean to hurt any feelings. I apologize, Larry. This is a Chrysler Blue, and the reason that this blue is so important is Larry actually owned a vehicle that had this exact color. It's a memorabilia thing. I hope you can forgive me. I promise it wasn't on purpose. Just a pure lack of my car knowledge. What is this system getting for size?
System?
Yeah, batteries.
3,000 watt, or Rough Riders package. 3,000 watt with 4 batteries, 4 solar panels.
Did you guys hear that?
4 solar panels, 3,000 watt inverter, and 4 batteries.
And it's all going in this cute little bus.
And water system for today. And the next.
Okay, what's task number 1 with wiring today?
Currently I'm doing the incinerator toilet. It requires power.
So this toilet we're going in is going to burn your feces. Very cool unit. We'll show that off when it's all installed and done. We won't test it. I just don't think that's appropriate. So goal is 2-3 days, this thing's wired.
2-3 days, get this thing roughed in, wired, and plumbed, and then do spray foam hopefully next week. Hoping.
Okay, so tip number 1, Frankie uses, where's this from? Vertex Marine?
Yeah.
Vertex Marine. So this is a stranded copper wire, double shielded. So it's a marine-based wire, super tough, protects against vibrations. That's the whole point of the stranded, a lot more flexibility. So that's number 1. If you ever find yourself parked beside the ocean, you are also saltwater corrosion protected. Tip number 2, also to do with the wiring. Okay, can you guys see this? So that is a flat wire. Frank and the guys, they prefer using this flat wire, easier to pull, easier to bundle, keeps a nice cleaner bundle. What was tip number 3?
Easier to strip. Easier to strip.
Easier to strip, and I think that's it, but that's enough to suggest flat wire. Okay, the last bit to our electrical here, let's go over charging. So Sully is going to have 4 types of charging in this build. So first is going to be your shore power. That's your typical RV hookup. Second is going to be your solar. So on top, there's going to be just about 1,400 watts of solar. Hold on, we got an absolute show behind me.
We need to pivot.
Pivot! The tank is coming in.
That's why the subfloor.
And this is by far the biggest tank we have installed in a bus. I'm not sure that we measured the doorway to see if it's gonna fit.
Step forward.
That's what I was doing. Come on.
The best part of this is, we're gonna have to take it out again.
Oh,
I'm just joking.
thank
That's
God.
not happening.
I was gonna say.
What size is this tank? Do you guys know?
Not a clue.
Big.
We'll get you a confirmation on the tank size.
I swear.
It's big. Okay, where was I? Charging source number 3. Can't remember if I finished talking about the solar. So, charging source number 2 was the solar. That's about 1400 watts going up there, give or take.
Because I want to put the bone.
Charging source number 3 is going to be a generator. So we're actually going to have a Cummins generator propane base loaded up on this thing. Charging source number 4 is going to be the alternator charger. So we have, I believe this unit is a 60 amp DC to DC alt charger. So when you're driving down the road, you're going to be getting a charge to your cabin battery bank. So, bottom line, this unit is very off-grid. You're gonna have backups on backups on backups. Very cool unit. Okay, I only got through electrical today in Sully. Next week I'll go over plumbing. Just got a little bit too busy this week.